that particular case, I love the man to death. He is a sweetheart, but he is my difficult veteran. And I tell him this on a regular basis, since he has helped us so much with him, with developing his team as well as keeping him safe. Because he refuses to add more than the hours that he actually needs. He started off at once a week. Now he is 3 times a week. But with his care I was working with Connor, and I told Connor, like, I don't know how to do this because we can't place the unit outside because it's not secure. And we're looking into animals chewing on the cords. We're looking into just water getting into the unit. It just won't play a part. So let's figure out how to get this done. So Connor said, okay, tell me what it looks like. I said, well, he has his TV by the door, but he does have a stand. So he was like, place it as close to the door as possible. So I put it on the stand next to the door because he loves to smoke. So he was going outside smoking, literally 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He did not care. He would go outside and smoke. This particular morning, I don't know how he fell or what happened, but he had the most horrific fall that he looked like we had just walked into CSI, Special Victim. It was bad. It was bad. It was blood everywhere. He had army crawled himself back into his home and closed the door, which locked when he closed it. So now we got to figure out how to get in. But first of all, we didn't know we would have never known he had a fall if it wasn't for Cincy. So we wouldn't have known. He would have just been in there. When we went back 72 hours, he would have been dead because he was bleeding out that bad. But because of Cincy, we knew he had the fall. Like I say with my joke, since he doesn't care if I'm asleep, since he don't care if I'm in the shower, since he call, email, and text. So I got all 3 notifications. I called his son. His son was in Okinawa. It was nothing his son can do for us. So I tried to call the house, no answer. So I knew I needed to get up, get ready, and get dressed and get there quick. So we made it into the home. We called paramedics and everything, but we had to like push him because he was laying on the door. So we had to push to get in. And all I kept saying is, use all your strength to roll. I just need you to roll. So he was able to do that so I could get in. I got in and it was blood everywhere. To top it off, he was being stubborn. He was still being stubborn. He wouldn't go with the paramedics. He would not go with the paramedics. I had to put him in my car, bloody and all, and take him to the hospital. We got him there, and the doctor literally looked at me and said, you guys were supposed to be there. And I was like, nope, not for 72 hours, but we have a unit in place. And I explained to the doctor what the unit was. And he was just looking at me like I had said that the sky was orange. He was looking so confused. So I gave him one of our brochures and explained in detail what Cincy did and how Cincy helped us get to the client in a timely manner and help him. He said if we wouldn't have got there, he would have died. He would have literally bled out. So it made me feel like this technology needs to be in every home. We don't need to ask. That's when I stopped asking families if they wanted the unit. That's when I knew it needed to just be part of the package. Everybody needed it out the gate. No asking, no explaining why it'd be beneficial to have it. Just let them know. Cincy is part of our package. When you sign on with Caring Senior Service, you get a tablet and a Cincy unit. When they ask me what Cincy is, I explain to them, but tell them it's no extra cost. This is just part of our service. And that has went above and beyond for us that it just, I can't say more about how it has made our families feel more secure and happy to have that unit in the home.